What's up, people? Afro Blade Master for some more Pokemon Leaf Green. Last time I edited the episode by ranting a little bit about random shit. Because honestly, there's not too much to talk about in this place. Other than the fact that, like, if you didn't have Flash, this place would be agonizing. Also, good thing I picked up a freaking ether on the way here, because I'm gonna need to use it for double slap. Also, yay, accuracy loss. Woo! Yeah, this is a rare sight. A starter that's not owned by us or Blue, who I'm pretty sure I named Alex. Yeah, like yeah, sometimes, like, very rarely, but sometimes trainers will have one of the starters. Alright. High defense. This ground type. I can never remember what getting pumped means. I think it means a buff to crit rate? Could be wrong. Future Afro, look that up, please. I know you have fucking Bulbapedia bookmarked. Pokemaniac Steve! Every time I see Steve now, I want to make a fucking Aqua Teen Hunger Force reference. Because either way, I'm going to have to fight one of these dudes. One of these bros. Alright, Ether. We should do that. Yeah, like... Mostly because in the openings, for the first season at least, it had... Like, it had Dr. Weird and his assistant, Steve. And those intros were always just the fucking best. Like, one of my personal favorites was the fucking phone spiders. Like, he got a call from a telemarketer. It's like, Steve, release the phone spiders. So, like, a little, like, door on, like, the phone opened up. And they just dropped a bunch of robot spiders in it. And they're the guy on the other end yelling about being murdered by spiders. Or the classic, gentlemen, behold, corn! And it's just like a plate, like it has like a pile of corn on the cob on it. It's like, oh yeah, thanks, I am kind of hungry. And then like the corn cobs just shot out and like nailed Steve to the wall. And I think like the very next episode is like, gentlemen, more corn! Oh wow. Doing that voice is really fucking with me. I should stop that. Oh hey, Machop. Just the Pokemon I was looking for. And Pidgeotto crit. I still need to come up with a fucking nickname for Pidgeotto. Thing is, I can't think of any super famous birds from like mythology and shit. At least ones that weren't like that, or at least ones that actually had names. Like one of the only like mythological birds I could remember right now, you know, outside of Egyptian mythology, like with Ra and shit, is the one that... Okay, no, this is part's like a little bit gory, so if you don't like that, just hold your ears for a couple seconds. Like the eagle that rips open Prometheus's stomach to eat his organs every day. That Zeus, under the decree of Zeus, because Prometheus stole fire from the gods and gave it to humanity because, you know, he wanted humans to, you know, not be shit forever. But I don't think that eagle has a name. Maybe I should look up some, like, D&D stories, see if anyone has a familiar, like, or animal companion that's, like, super important. Kind of like how in the Forgotten Realms, or specifically Baldur's Gate, there's the Ranger Minsk and his hamster Boo, which Minsk swears is a miniature giant space hamster. I just remember the fucking Baldur's Gate 2 game where, like, you can get him as a party member. One of his, like, battle cries is, "Go for the eyes, Boo! Go for the eyes!" Man, I need to get a drink. Doing Dr. Weird's voice fucked up my throat. And now I'm coughing out, which is messing it up even more. Okay. I hate fighting these assholes specifically, because if you run into them in the wild, they're almost guaranteed to have self-destruct. I think anything over level 25 is basically guaranteed to have it, and they will use it. A bunch of things we could rock smash. Can we use rock smash? No, our badges give us cut, flash, and fly. Which cut, flash, fly sounds like that weird, like, maneuver name that someone would come up to, that someone like a D&D party or something would come up with, but for a felony. You know, like one of the D&D maneuvers that I remember hearing is where you use the spell Heat Metal on someone's armor and then just fucking leave. They refer to it as cook and book. Because with that spell, like, you don't have to stay in range for it to work. Like, you can be, like, at the maximum of the 60-foot range, cast it, then just fucking bail. Wow, lots of required trainers in here. Alright, I remember how this place ends and it's annoying. Yeehaw! And you know what? Let's switch to... Actually, no. Let's just finish this battle, and then we'll throw. like, Whiff, I think, in front. That way we're not gonna be, like, level... Like, that way we're not gonna be, like, level fucking 60 by the time we get to the next gym. Eh, 420. Also, I like her name. Sophia's a good name. Another Mankey. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna keep... Oh, wrong thing. I'm just gonna keep Pidgeotto up front. Just start using repels. Okay, that fucked up the sound for a second there. Oh, it's a move tutor. I know he was here. Oh, well, none of my guys can learn it. Another required trainer fight. These are just fucking everywhere, man. And a Geodude. I'll just fucking destroy scene with Elisa. Also, sorry if I swear a lot, if I'm swearing a lot more than I usually do. I don't know why, I'm just kind of doing it. I'll try to cut back. Plus, there's not really much to talk about with this dude. Because, like, it's the same... Because, like, it's all the same, like, Pokemon we've seen a lot. Or at least I've seen a lot. Like, in this playthrough alone, I've probably seen, like, 150 Geodude. Due to Ritaro not wanting to fucking spawn. Let's use another repel. I was hoping you'd turn. That was a fun battle. Switched in both Quiff and Meowth. I kept wanting to call it by the nickname I usually give to my Meowth. But yeah, they both died, so I finished off the last Pokemon with HM Girl. And this one is required, so unless it's absolutely fucking unbearable, I'm just gonna keep it in. Oh, with hits like that, I won't be. Holy sh! They need to be correct to knock this one out in one hit, because both stab and type advantage. Digi. Oh. That's actually a good type matchup for you, but unfortunately, Elisa's fucking buff as hell. Or at least for this point in the game. She all kinds of swole. And then there. And... Fuck! You're almost out. Just to get to level. Yeehaw. And we're out! I think these guys are trainers, so I'm just gonna avoid them. You guys not a trainer, but we're in Lavender Town, finally! Sorry, creepy music, you're gonna have to wait a bit. Now, let's drop off some of these extra Pokemon in the system. Gonna keep HM Girl out for now. But, let's just put in Quiff and Meowth. I don't need HM Girl, really? Wait. Hold up. Shit! Okay, so... I forgot about another team member that I can catch right now. And I'm gonna fucking do that. Basically, right after I beat the shit out of this Clefairy. And whatever other Pokemon she might have had, I wasn't looking. Because I was looking at my timer and realizing there's like 3 minutes left in the episode. Give or take. Okay, after beating up these 2 Clefairy. That move is useless. Out of double battles. I have no idea where that tune came from, but whatever. But yeah, follow me basically just forces your opponents to target that Pokemon. Like, it makes sense, Clefairy and by extension Clefable having it, because they're tanks. They're tanky Pokemon. But in single battles, it's just a waste of a move slot. It's not the first Pokemon we encounter. But yes, our next Pokemon is in this area, and I'm going to cut till you run into it. Which, I don't know, it might be 2 minutes, might be 2 hours. Hopefully not. But I shall see you in a bit. Hell yeah. Fucking A, this is the Pokemon I wanted. I'm not even gonna write down the time code because we're literally at the end of the episode. But yeah, this is going to be our new team member. You know what, let's switch to HM Girl. Just so I know we won't. Well, I forgot they could do that. Well, we're basically out of time. So I'm just going to, once again, I'm going to cut, and I'm just going to, without commentary, just tack on me actually catching the Vulpix and naming it at the end of the episode. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. This is Afro Blade Master, logging off.
Vulpix, the fox Pokemon. When it is born, it has just one snow-white tail. Its tail splits from its tip as it grows older.